You don't even know what he sent. Dan, you don't even know what he sent.
What the the tantally sex though. Amazon. the,
Alright. Oh, the lag's gone. Good.
Yeah, I know, it's so nice.
Evan, never mind.
Oh, nice.
Alright, so I bid against Evan 40,000. Evan, do you accept that? Yes or no?
Yes. $5. I bet $5.
Let's see, any other bets in the world?
Hold on 1 second. This weapon, it seems to have a pretty low durability, so... What? Wait, hold up. My weapon has less damage.
Okay, Evan, are you willing to pay an
Wait,
extra
hold on,
30,000 if you lose the bet?
Tyson, my weapon, for whatever reason, does less damage now.
Oh, fine.
Okay, are you willing to pay an extra 30k if Dan loses?
Can you set me to creative for a second, Tyson? My weapon does less... Tyson, my weapon only does, my weapon only does 14 attack.
Let me enchant it. I don't trust you.
Oh, it has 13 attack. No. Here, look. This is my weapon. It's fully enchanted, and it only is 13.
Oh, I guess they nerfed it.
What? Can you set me to creative to see, like, if they nerfed it or anything?
You can't possibly nerf something in between. That's not how it works.
Well, can you set me to creative? I just want to...
Wait, are you using the bone scythe or the demon scythe?
Bone scythe.
What was its base when you used it?
I thought it was base, like, 13.
Its base is 8.
What? That definitely got changed.
And the demon scythe is 10.
Okay, well, you think you could set me to creative so I could get demon scythe, please?
You can rename it. I'll make it. So
Sharpness 5, please, because if it's got 10, it should have,
you can't add sharpness to this for some reason.
What? Wait, then, hold on a sec. Set me to creative, please.
Can you add it to the bone scythe? You can add it to the bone scythe, but you can't add it to the demon scythe.
Well, can you set me to creative, please? I wanted to see this.
Dan,
Personally, if my weapon suddenly did 10 damage, I wouldn't give a shit.
how about...
Can you please set me to creative, please? I would like to see the changes. I'm not gonna enchant anything. I'll pick the weapon and...
Look at it. Here. See for yourself. Oh, they really did nerf everything. Wait. Evan, the harp does 6.
Yeah, it does. There was a recent update that I saw in the logs that says, I balanced everything.
Tyson, can you set me to creative, please?
Yeah, Dan, unfortunately, that's how it is. There's
Can
nothing...
Can you please set me to creative for a second? I want to see if I can...
Well,
I want to see something. I just want to see if I can enchant the demon scythe. I just want to see.
You can't. I just tried.
Maybe. One sec. Maybe the. One sec.
It's not gonna change if you do it versus if I do it.
I know. Just I want to see. Or if there's like a substitute, something.
Okay.
I'm not gonna enchant anything.
Can you give me operator for a second?
No.
I need to program this NPC.
Last time I gave someone operator, they lied to me and used the /fill command. Actually, the last 2 times.
Plenty of times. You gave me operator plenty of times. I never did anything.
Whoa! Everything here got nerfed.
Evan, do you really need operator for... Sorry.
Maybe the condemned sword?
Okay, well, it has to make sense. Like, why you would have it. Maybe the trident. Because it... Oh wait, this is kind of big. I guess, yeah, it's blue. Its base is 10, which means you could probably get your 17 back, or 18.
I don't think... It has a green name. I don't think you can enchant the green name ones.
Let me try. Oh, yeah, you can't.
Maybe the condemned sword? Let me try. It's got 13 attack. Let me try, like, Unbreaking 3 on it. And I can't enchant the condemned sword. God damn.
Why don't you just use this red steel sword? It does 10
well,
attack.
how much?
What?
I mean...
What was that? Yeah, 16 attack. It'll do 16 attack.
5 attack damage.
16
Oh, wait,
attack.
no,
Red steel.
Right.
Sure, okay. Here.
16 attack.
Alright, sure. Let me just enchant it, I guess.
Yeah, Evan, you nerfed it, so...
Yeah, I forgot. The red steel sword was originally Zeros' sword. That's why I made it 25 attack damage. You could even see in some older drawings of Zeros that he has this sword.
I mean... It does kind of make sense. Well, I guess I won't be needing this anymore, Tyson.
The bone sight?
Take the Scourge of Satan. Although I'm
What?
keeping the extra one that's in my under chest.
Oh, what? Oh, what? Wait, I drew the divinity so much. What the hell?
Alright, any last bets?
Damn. I drew every single character.
Tyson, are you enchanting the red steel sword, or do you want me to?
Sure, I'll enchant it. Unless you already enchanted it.
No, not yet. I'll just save you the trouble.
Alright, any last bets? Let's see.
I'm gonna make crazy money, bro. Oh wait, no.
Wait, so this guy shares... This guy splits it with you.
I'm paying 30K.
Where's the anvil, Tyson?
And I put 40K, so now we're at 70.
Tyson, you think you could?
Wait, Evan, you
Do
have
you
to
think you
put
could
it
put
back.
down
Huh?
An ender chest? What?
an anvil, please?
I already. What are you? You have to bet some amount, Evan.
$5. $5.
Okay, $5, and everyone's bidding in the thousands. Okay, so right now we got $5 plus 30,000 plus 90,000 plus 70,000, so that should be 160K. So the prize pool is 160K for the. Oh, I have to split it. Damn. That's if Evergreen wins. Any last bids? Dan, is Josh disturbable?
I don't know.
I'm gonna. If you want him to, if he's disturbable, you can ask him to bid, to bet. It's not really bidding; it's betting.
What would be a cool name for like that? Something that just doesn't sound like really cheesy, but what would be a cool name for a red steel sword?
Red steel sword.
Yeah, what would you say is a cool name for a red steel?
Zeros' sword is named the Blood Hunter.
The Blood Hunter?
Wait.
Zeros has a red steel sword.
Lucas bet $14 million to Raymond Smite. That makes no sense.
The Raymond Smite? Yeah. Raymond Smite is love, Raymond Smite is life. I don't know, I'll just go with
What the frick is that?
I like how this is such a big event, but I soloed Lucas and Evergreen at the same time, and it was nothing.
What do you mean you sold Lucas and Evergreen? That was Bobby.
Remember? No, we had that training round where both Lucas and Evergreen.
Oh no, that was a private sparring. Remember? This is a public match.
Oh, this is a public match.
Yeah, because that was in the main base. How are people
Why
gonna
is
watch?
Evergreen just throwing his name out there?
Evan, how are people gonna watch in the?
Wait, no, I thought this was a private thing. It's just the bets are like a joke. Why is Evergreen throwing his name out?
The world knows about these two fighters.
Alright, I'm ready.
That's crazy. Evergreen did absolutely nothing. Like,
no, like the world.
What?
A lot of the world knows about this match right now because of their leaders are betting. Prison Team even made a statement. She just said no.
This is like a UFC match. What the fuck?
She just said no. Lucas made a statement as well. He said Raymond Smite supremacy.
Why Raymond Smite?
I don't know. Alright, this is actually gonna be the battle of days.
Raymond's got that nice Smite-acy.
Initially I thought maybe someone's team should be playing, but nah. This is gonna be a fair battle between two sides with a theme. Like a battle theme.
The only thing I know for real. Might be copyrighted, but it's still an absolute banger.
I wonder what James would bet. Any asked James.
Oh, hi.
James doesn't even know who that is.
Sorry?
James also might pick Dan solely because he has Warden armor.
Here, I'm gonna build us an arena. This pit shall do just fine.
Why is
Why
nobody...
do I keep getting fucking nerfed? I get nerfed every fucking time I play this game, bro. This is so crazy.
What are you talking about?
Just your armor, just get new armor.
Use invisible armor.
It's gone.
It's gone.
The invisible armor doesn't work.
I don't want to wear armor because, like, it blocks the uniqueness of my own character design.
Did Lucas
I gave you my set. You didn't throw away that set of netherite I gave you, did you?
I threw it out.
That armor set was 3 years old!
Really soon.
Why'd you give it to me then?
Wait, the
Knowing
netherite?
full well that the netherite was either gonna be thrown away or broken by the time I finished the fight.
Yeah, this arena's too tiny, you know. Okay, actually it's fine. Maybe because now it'll like nobody can go out of bounds, I guess, for this.
Monday night raw.
I mean, that armor was 3 years old, but it was a copy of an armor that's 5 years old, so...
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, it's alright.
Wait, 3 years old? That's before Anorstagen was a thing. How'd you get netherite? I thought, like, Michael was still on gold.
Here are some like obstacles in the middle of it.
Let's just say... I was an admin rocking the newest drip.
I thought stealing wasn't a thing until Lucas came into the world.
No, I used to be an admin, and I was just rocking the latest drip, that's all.
There we go. Now we got a proper arena. Oh, there should be cobwebs and stuff. This is cool.
No, well that just makes my combat strategy obsolete of using cobwebs.
Yeah, there you go.
I fought someone with cobwebs. I fought someone who used cobwebs. I absolutely destroyed them. Like,
there we got.
I know that I could place cobwebs better than them, but that was actually pathetic. Like,
we have stage hazards now.
where are you fighting?
Olivios. Evergreen versus Dan. This is actually so sick because this is like Evergreen.
Let's get rid of the campfires, Tyson.
What?
Get rid of the campfires. You don't need the campfire. Also, get rid of some of that debris.
Yeah, they're just campfires.
Yeah, I know.
It's not
But
that
like,
world.
Simple boomerang.
This is actually such a big thing, though.
Why? It's...
What the hell is this gift?
What gift?
Why isn't Lucas betting? This is huge. Betting 10,000 on Dan.
Yeah,
Okay.
same here. No, I'm betting $5 on Dan.
Evan, what is this? Gay sex.
This is actually
All
huge,
right.
though. Evan, why would you bet so much? $5. The hell?
Alrighty.
Okay, is this happening? Okay, here we go. Wait, let me get the song. Bum ba dum bum.
Yeah. Yo, Josh.
Did Josh bet?
I mean,
Okay.
Josh,
well, who do you think? Bet, me or Evergreen? Who do
you have to bet money though. You have to bet money, and you have to share the money if you win or lose, or win.
What? Why are you fighting Evergreen?
He asked.
Okay.
Josh, how much are you betting? It's a 200,000 prize pool right now.
Yeah, okay, let me say something.
Yo!
Whoa, hold on. Let me see something.
Hey! Ah.
Dude, I'm
Wait,
already
what?
seeing e-gapples, so like.
What?
Wait, what did Josh? What did Josh? Did Dan have too many enchanted gapples?
I've got 14.
You're not allowed to have more than 10 in your inventory. Burn it now.
Oh,
Burn
what's
it.
this? 49 attack damage weapon.
Here, burn the 4. I want to see 4. Wait, Josh, is he actually cheating?
21 damage wasn't enough for you?
What? He has a strong.
Was that
Hey.
more?
No,
Yes.
that's two.
Josh! Silence!
Cheater!
I'm messing with you! That's true. That's 3. I'm messing with you. Calm down.
Like totally kept.
Josh!
Was that all of them? Was that all of them?
I'm not wasting 4 e-gaps just cause...
Well, you took the challenge, so
Dude!
you could
I
have
was
literally
only
put him in a chest for another day.
Dude!
To save.
How about you stop being a snitch for every single thing I do?
Well, how much does
Oh,
Dog,
damn,
it's against the
no,
rules,
no,
bro.
no. So,
Like I
anyway,
follow the rules of combat all the time. I follow a gentleman. I follow the gentleman's rules for combat. And then you come here and then beat me in every regard because you cheated, bro.
Because it's slightly below. Because
Yeah, he's about to be Evergreen because he's cheating.
Hey?
You're cheating.
Dog, I swear to God, if nobody cheated in combat, I'd be the strongest motherfucker here. No difference,
Evan,
bro.
the only one who's cheating is Dan.
What are you?
Exactly. And Dan's the only competition, bro.
Like, Lucas doesn't even have any enchanted golden apples, period. He rarely has enchanted golden apples.
Yeah, same here, bro.
And Dan's got shulker boxes on him.
I got no armor, bro.
Dan's got shulker boxes and elytra.
What are you? Oh my God. Okay, dude.
Dan's got shulker boxes, a gapples, a elytra, everything, bro. I bet he has a 49 damage weapon somewhere in that inventory.
Probably.
I have a telly kill not in my inventory, but in my ender chest. Josh, stop looking through my drawers.
Like, Josh has no armor. Michael had diamond armor for most of his playthrough. Dan, why do you have to be the only one who cheats? I never cheated.
Rules were made to be broken.
No?
That's my philosophy. There.
Everybody
I said it.
except you. Okay, did you burn them all?
Yes, I burnt them all.
You swear.
Yes, I swear. Could you stop trying to light me on fire, please?
You're in creative. You don't have any shulker boxes because people are betting all... There's 200. There's a 200,000 prize pool
Why would I have a shulker box on me?
of enchanted gaps.
I can confirm.
Josh, who are you betting on, by the way?
Yeah, I think it's good. Are elytras still banned or no?
They're
I have
banned.
it in the inventory, but I don't use it.
Then why would you have it in your inventory if you don't use it?
In case they're unbanned?
Or in case you have to travel a long distance? Josh, who are you betting for?
What does Evergreen have?
Evergreen has his normal setup, an AK, his sword, a axe, shotgun.
Well, how much damage does the axe do?
12.
Jesus.
Yours does like 17.
16.
16. Sorry, 16.
Jesus. Oh, my bad. Josh, who's arguably the worst at combat, has a 12 damage weapon.
No, this is Evergreen.
Oh, Evergreen.
I think Josh doesn't have any weapons when he fights.
No,
Probably not. He probably carries nothing on him at all.
no,
Josh.
Josh, once he gets to level 100, or sorry, if he gets to level 100, he
Yeah.
can just rock a telltale sword.
How much is Josh betting? On who?
How is this? How about this? Because Josh has been being a snitch, and snitches get stitches, how about, whoever wins, each person that, bet on that side, Josh gets to pay them that much money.
No. Wait, what did Josh bid? Or bet? Bid.
Probably betting.
What did he say?
He said he's betting on me for 15 million. That's...
He doesn't even have 15 million.
Okay, sorry, it was 15,000 he's betting on me.
15,000?
Yeah.
Alright,
15,000.
Josh. If you win, you have to share the prize pool with Evan, Lucas, and I think it was the leader of Worth, yes. Byzantine just said no. That's all she said about this fight. Wait, I forgot to ask one more person. James.
Okay, also, did you see what?
Not 15 million anymore?
Yes, Toast is live. Alright, so you Toast the female, right? This is what she put. This is a pink vibrator or a blue one. Or a dildo. And then look is what pink vibrator actually did more for her. If the
What? How old is Toast now?
I don't know. She's like maybe a year younger than us. Unless
Evan,
it's,
why'd you say that Josh was exposing Dan? Josh was just exposing Dan. Josh was explaining how Dan's every part of his inventory was absolutely bonkers. That's what
they
happened.
really don't.
The amount of cheating in this.
Dude, it was 4 E-gaps, and I don't even use E-gaps that much.
You have an elytra. You have an elytra.
There's no way this man just said, I don't use E-gaps that much. Oh my god.
I said
It's an
that much
elytra.
more. Since they're quote-unquote limitations, I've barely been using them. I've turned to alcohol instead.
You didn't use it. Yeah, sure. You know how many?
You know what? Nothing weird out of you.
You know how many?
I will make sure you don't wake up in the morning if you don't silence yourself.
You know what the most amount of e-gapples that I've used?
6,
No.
7, 2, 3.
16.
The most amount of gaps I've used in a fight was 2.
Wait,
oh wait,
this-
we get it. You're good at combat. You're on PC.
Just use 16 in one increment.
I could beat you on mobile.
I think I used 16 during the apocalypse.
That is a bold claim, Evan, since you haven't played on mobile in a long time. 16 attack is the red seal. I don't know what Lucas is on
PC
about.
players on mobile. I'm pretty sure I could beat. I'm pretty sure I'm an above average on combat and mobile.
Well, what is Lucas talking about? The red steel? Oh, he doesn't know that the red steel sword's nerfed. He thinks that he put 100,000 on Dan because the red steel. Wait, can you take that back? I don't think you should be able to take that back.
Well, don't tell him.
Okay, if Lucas decides to take it back.
All right, let's get this fight started. I've got to wake up at 5 in the morning tomorrow.
Okay, so I'll
like to get showered and into bed.
after Lucas decides if he wants to take his bet away, that's when we apply the rule. Like basically Lucas has a choice right now, but from now on after this, you can't take back your bets. So boom.
Also,
all right, let's see. Sorry.
Also, can we please say no ender pearling away?
Yeah, keep inventories on, so everything's good. No ender pearling away. No ender pearling away for an arena battle.
Alright, I'll set us to survival and let's go.
Wait. James! At James.
Tyson!
But James!
Let's just say James will get 50% of the winnings anyways. This is James.
Wait, why don't I just ask James tomorrow? Oh, Luke's bet 50k instead. I'll ask James tomorrow who he thinks won, and then he'll like be able to bet, and then yeah, he'll like he won't know. Sure. So okay, 3. What? Wait. We'll have a countdown. Wait, Evan, can you count us down?
Also set us to survival, Tyson. I don't want to be hitting you like.
All right. Evan, can you do like a 10 or 15 second countdown when we're both ready?
I'm ready.
Dennis. Oh wait. Okay, here we go. Wait.
Yo, Tyson, let's start.
Now, in the blue corner, we got the Warden, the man, the half-Warden man, legendary God. And in the right corner, we have the full-face hunter, the AK-47 welder, and the Pacificus man.
I swear to fucking God, did you just reveal the Pacificus to the world? Holy shit.
Non-canon.
In the right corner, we have the skilled warrior, the survivor, and the full-face hunter. Dennis Evergreen.
I feel like this comment. Yo, can you put us to survival so we can begin, please?
Roll us $20,000. Let the fight commence soon on the countdown.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Wait. Evan, can you do the
was
countdown?
I supposed to do that?
Yeah, Evan, can you do it, please?
Okay. 15.
Okay, can I get like 10 minutes, please?
13. 12. 11. 10. 9. 8. 7.
Yo, can you just say go,
6. 5. 4.
Yo,
3, 2.
somebody's screaming.
1. Go.
Somebody's screaming.
Wait, this starts here. Never mind.
Kinda need to work on your dodging.
I don't care about dodging.
I'm talking to Evergreen.
Oh my god! No way! Uh-oh.
How'd you let that happen, bro?
Yo, Evan, are you in game?
Yeah.
Can you stream it? Are you watching?
No, I'm watching the stream.
Oh, okay.
Yo, could you like stop running, please?
That's funny. How did you miss that? Oh my god!
Ain't no way!
No, it's just a fucking. Why? What are you doing? Circle, bro. He's stuck in a web circle, man. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Shit! Oh my god!
There's no way! Holy crap!
Oh god! There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. This shit is crazy.
Oh, I gotta get on my computer for this.
Wait, hold on. Dan only has like a quarter of his health lost. That's crazy. The amount of hits he's taking. How much the Minotaur X do? But I want to spar Dan too. That's crazy. How much damage do you?
Well, I'm not best light.
But I want to see how many hits that takes, because that's crazy amount of defense. That's like more than I thought.
What's more than you thought?
The amount of defense that Dan has, that's crazy. And how much does your weapons do? That's actually crazy. He was hitting them like crazy, and then like all of a sudden, all this 1%.
Dude, you have to restock your. You have to
Everyone ain't getting hit as much as Dan, and he's losing more health, bro. That's enchanted now, anyways. Crit, man! Oh my goodness.
Is he taking damage? Oh, he is.
Crit. He's stuck and you get extra crits in. Heals so fast!
Yo, could you like kindly stop restocking your armor types, please? I need to get that.
Whoa.
Oh, can you stop trying, please? Can you stop trying? That isn't fair. You can't try.
No, I actually.
Nah, this cannot be real. This gotta be a fever dream.
Wait, how are you healing that fast? Oh my god!
Oh, knockback goes hard with this one.
Wait, I'm gonna clip that time I saw Dan just heal like lightning fast. That was nuts.
Was that not an enchanted apple?
Evergreen doesn't heal that fast. Compared to
No,
Evergreen's
that's because he has less hearts. Like Dan has less hearts than Evergreen does.
But then why is he losing so little health? That's the amount of defense is actually.
Yeah, no, because the defense that the
Warden armor
has
bro.
is crazy.
The fucking Warden armor, man.
I guarantee you he's basically at full health right now.
Yeah, he is. Look at that. What the hell? Look at that. Look at that. Shield, bro, shield. Man, what the fuck are you doing? No way, bro. This is the guy training my troops. Oh my god.
Watch him pull out the bones.
Dog, is that enchanted with something? Bro can one hit me, man. Dan can one hit me, man. Oh my goodness. Dan can one hit me. Dan can one hit me, man. That is actually crazy. Dan can one hit me. Look at this hit right here. Look at this hit. Right here. Hit.
Oh, that was the wrong.
Oh,
That's
never
wrong.
mind. Wrong weapon. Ah, there goes all my health. What the fuck? Oh my god.
You only have one row.
I have 4, so that's like
That's like a
2
full-
hits. That's like 2 hits.
That's like an eighth of your health gone.
Yeah. Now look at this hit. Look at this hit. Look at him. Look at him.
Bro's letting him get the. Okay. I have my bets on Dan winning, but Blood's actually just letting Dan get friggin' the XP bottles in.
Oh, look at that! That's with netherite armor, bro. I don't have armor. That's like half of my health gone.
Oh, that's without armor. If you're not wearing any armor, then you're basically just dead.
Yeah. Well, no, it's just Dan can't hit me at all. The last time we sparred, Dan didn't hit me at all. Oh my goodness, bro. What the fuck? That's actually so crazy, bro. That's so crazy.
GG. Note the fact that
Okay.
Dan didn't go below. Note the fact that Dan didn't go below 3/4 health. Knew the bet was good.
I'm having a pretty off night, bro.
I feel like, yeah, Dan almost got halfway, but
Dan did not get almost halfway,
Dan did not get close to halfway, bro.
No,
That
no,
didn't
no.
drop below like green-yellow.
I think so because the enchanted golden apple just regenerates so fast for some reason.
No, Dan did not drop below yellow, bro.
I'm sorry, bro. But like, actually,
Dan did not drop
actually,
like.
bro.
He had
Just wait
80
for
health the
Justin.
entire time. Lowest he hit was like 60 or 70.
Please.
Yeah.
Evergreen was gonna get obliterated. There was no way he was winning that. I'm sorry.
That
Bro, I
was
said
actually
that-
crazy.
I said that Dan had 0% chance of winning. I have 0% chance of winning.
Dan has a 0% chance of winning. When did you say that?
When
Against him. Against
Yeah.
that.
against me,
Okay.
bro, I got no chance of winning. I was
Well, I mean,
wrong.
you have no armor.
Even with armor, bro. Even with armor, my armor is as good as iron.
Okay, you gotta understand. In all fairness, Evergreen had no enchants.
My armor is as good as iron.
Honestly, I checked the stream. I checked the stream once like the bets were being placed, and like I saw that Evergreen had unenchanted netherite armor and immediately went, this guy is getting obliterated. This guy is gone off the
Alright,
face of the earth. It's not even gonna be close, and I was right. Honestly, dude. In today's game, like you could fight a brain dead person with like no arms, and they'd still win against you if you have unenchanted netherite.
Alright, well, I gotta go. Adios, people.
Bye bye.
Alright,
See
see
ya.
ya.
Alright, see us.
Oh my gosh, the prize pool's going to Josh, Evan, Lucas, and the leaderworth.
Alright, see ya.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby. I'm giving my entire
Also,
share
do I
to
get any, like,
my boy
money for winning
Raymond.
that,
Like,
Tyson?
Sorry?
Do I get any like money for winning that?
How about Dan gets like the same share as everyone else who bet?
okay, yeah.
And that's all from the people who bet, and also Evergreen.
Alright,
Damn it.
adios, people.
See
Bye.
ya.
See ya.
I swear Dan got low. I'm not even kidding. Dan got like halfway.
did
Check the stream. Check the
I'm
stream,
so-
bro.
I'm
Check
sorry,
the stream, bro.
He ate a gapple and then he regenerated all of it instantly.
At most, he was at 75%.
Yeah.
That's the lowest he got. At like
75%.
that's being generous, by the way.
Yeah. I did not see him drop past 95, but like 75 is like I could see that if I missed something.
How much damage does the Minotaur thing do?
It does 12.
There's no fucking way.
Oh, 12.
And he'll like.
That's not much better. That's not much
Fucking
worse than
get
the
extra
bloodshed who does
crits in.
15, bro. I swear to God, I could combo this guy to fucking next week and he'd like not lose 80% of his health.
That was actually
He'd
crazy.
still be at 80.
I'm gonna be honest. At the start,
That was
there,
not crazy.
Heal so fast.
I thought Evergreen had a 50% chance of winning halfway through, or not halfway through the first quarter through.
Nah, I knew that Evergreen was gonna lose. I wouldn't have bet otherwise.
Look at
Because of the
Dan's
fact
health.
that,
Look.
like,
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I might
There was-
just stop combat here, honestly.
like there's absolutely no way that Evergreen could have won that. Just the second I saw unenchanted netherite armor. Like by default, that's an instant loss.
See this? Dan was actually getting low here. He was almost at orange health.
Bro, you know the saying "quit when you're ahead," bro? Oh my God. I should've
That's
taken
not
that.
half. That's half to you.
Fair. You can't try.
Look
That is
how-
not half.
No, he
That is
regen.
80%.
Look, look at
That is
this, look at this, look at
80%.
this.
5%, bro.
That is 80%, bro. Oh my God.
No, like the bar moves so fast though. It's like this increment is like,
Okay, that's 75. That's 75.
That isn't fair. You can't.
and then he's
that is not
regenerated
50.
all of it. One with one enchanted golden apple.
No, I
Nah,
actually.
this cannot.
He
be-
did not drop below 75 though.
We
That's
should
true.
ban
That's
enchanted
like-
golden
that
What
was
does
apples.
your weapons do?
for everybody.
Yeah, because how the hell? Like he regened instantly.
How'd you let that
No, I
happen,
mean
bro?
I don't know if you've ever eaten an enchanted golden apple before, but it's basically just like a health pack.
I mean,
Yeah.
There's really no.
I
There's
used
really
to die all the time because I had iron armor and a trident that does 8 damage. But and then I started taking gapples more, and then I started getting like more, and my survivability went up.
I'm so disappointed.
It's pretty
though.
much my trump card for the start of my combat career.
Okay.
I'm so mad that like
That.
I thought there was a chance.
Dog, I don't know. I want to give up now, bro.
I would say there would have been a chance, but I don't think there would have been.
That's,
That's
right though,
actually
because
fucking crazy.
full prot netherite armor is actually way stronger than the regular. It's like 1,000 times stronger. It's like double, or 1.5 times.
I don't know. It
the-
broke the the first 2 times I got hit.
Yeah, see the difference between oh crap, I nearly just died. The main thing is the fact that unenchanted netherite armor is gonna immediately get you lost because you're gonna have to keep on re-putting it on. It's gonna break super easily because like a portion of the damage done to you is taken by armor durability. And the amount of damage that Dan does is a crazy amount, so by default that would mean that fighting Dan would get your armor absolutely obliterated.
That
so,
actually
like-
wasn't close though.
It
It was
wasn't.
not close at all.
Like maybe 2 people against Dan, there would have been a closer chance, just a closer chance. But like,
Bro, 2 me's against Dan is like 10% chance of me winning.
Okay, you're not wearing any armor.
yeah,
If I had armor, it wouldn't matter. I have iron armor.
Iron armor is still good, like enough. If
Also-
if you have your skill.
Oh, there
Yeah.
goes my entire health bar. 1 hit. Oh my god.
no, not 90% of Evergreen skills just random guns.
Bro, you was spamming him, and he did not drop below 75. Even if that was because of gapples, he did not drop below 75.
No, he wasn't like it was. He did. It's just he regened it all instantly. And by the
He
time
did not. He still did not drop below 75.
By
He
the ti-
regen 75% health instantly. He
Okay.
regen from 75% health.
yeah, it's just
I'm
like
telling you, this is just fucking crazy, bro.
I
I'm
feel like
actually fucking stunned, bro. I actually don't know what to fucking do. Like, do you know how many fucking all-nighters I spent training, and then like this guy who waited for 20 days. Oh,
2 months, 3 months, 4 months, something like that.
waited, bro.
Yeah.
Not grinding anything. Not grinding anything. Waited.
Bro's playing AFK Arena.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I don't. Maybe James is right. James told me after he tested it for like 6 hours straight. Nobody should be allowed to have the Warden armor. Period.
The Warden armor? Well, I mean,
Because-
it's crazy.
Just fuck Warden armor, bro. Like he could have it because it's his character. I get that, man. Like I don't know, just fucking. Like I'm not trying to change anything. It's just like holy shit.
I thought it would be like.
This guy waited for like 2 months. This guy waited for 2 months. Oh my god, he's
Just get the Reaper. Evan, you have no armor.
Grinded for months. Pulled all-nighters. Practicing my combat skills. Tried so many different ways to get shit. And only
Evan,
for me to
you
get
have no
nerfed
armor.
every single time I play this fucking game, bro. I get nerfed every single time I play this game.
Evan.
Yeah, that's
Evan.
actually true.
Sure, the Minecraft update killed your armor and your add-on, but at least the Bloodshed's still around.
I'm not talking about just the armor. Do you not? I lost so many magic shit too, bro.
Oh, you mean like the harp?
It actually is kind of comical.
After Lucas,
Oh,
after
but-
Euler
Yeah.
nerfed Evan's harp from like 10 attack to 6.
6?
Yeah, so it does as much
Wait,
as the
what
shed.
did it do? Wait, but all it did was fire and talk to you. At this point, it's just
And
an
it gave me extra
emotional
hearts. It gave me extra hearts.
Wah,
I
wah,
wanted to find it because like I wanted to know more about like where it came from, right?
Yeah.
Like who, like
Sorry,
maybe a little bit more validation of like the god shit too.
Yeah, hold on,
But
sorry.
no, it's gone. It's gone. Oh fuck that. Oh,
I love how the only
oh, what happened
validation-
here? Oh, my lie detector don't work. Oh, what happened last stream?
Evan, I wasn't
Wait,
there.
what happened last stream?
When you asked for the lie detector, I was in the other room. I told you that.
I love how the only
Yeah, I know, but like, oh, maybe it doesn't work. Maybe it doesn't work on players. Motherfucker, what the fuck?
No, I said should it
Oh,
work
what-
on players because sometimes they don't know if people. I don't know all the secrets.
Yeah.
I love how the only validation of like Evan's divinity it went to Dan.
Yeah.
What are the odds of that?
I don't know.
He's been wishing for that for like what? How long?
3 years.
Nah, not 3 years. Like in city specifically.
There was
Like,
no validation of Dan's religion. There's no.
No, it's not
Oh.
Dan's religion, bro. It's the fact that Evan's validation
fucking
came in the
God.
form of Dan.
Oh.
No, that wasn't even my
It's funny
validation.
at
That
this
was Dan's validation, bro.
It's funny at this point.
And I'm gonna be honest.
He's
2 people
playing.
could probably take on Dan, but Evergreen alone with that weak armor, that really there was no chance. There was zero chance.
Absolutely
Wow.
0.
That makes me feel so much better.
Evan,
That
just get the
2
Reaper armor.
people.
You could probably beat him with the Reaper armor if you tried your hardest. Probably. I'd say, it's,
Probably. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Evan,
I mean,
you can't beat him with no armor.
That's true.
Did you see that? That was full
You can't do
netherite, and
You can't really beat anything with no
I
armor.
can't beat
Yeah.
him with my armor either, bro.
Evan, your armor's iron. You gotta have like Reaper minimum, or like enchanted netherite's not strong enough. You're gonna have to have Reaper to fight him.
You see the difference between Minecraft.
So grind more months on top of the already various months and all-nighters I have already spent
So
grinding.
Reaper armor's literally just gonna get deleted off from the face of City's add-on list like the second he gets it.
No, Evan. You got everything necessary. You got the skill, you have the bloodshed back, and technically you have the heart back, and you still kept all your class abilities. So all you have to do is get armor, because that's the only thing you don't have in your physical skill set. You need armor.
He doesn't.
Oh yeah, I know what happened last stream. The Alice Porter gun got nerfed.
What? What happened? with
Now I
that?
can't even steal abilities.
No.
Yeah.
It's the same gun. It's the same gun. It just looks different.
It doesn't even steal abilities.
Yeah, it does. It's the Atlas Porter gun.
Oh, okay.
What? You said that I can't.
Oh, No, I said that you can't. You may or may not be able to take Dan's abilities entirely. That's what I said.
Well, that's fine.
We already established that the first time. Like, it's not entirely, but like,
Then what are you going
he
on
will be
about?
unable to use it for a little bit.
I never said anything otherwise.
No, that's like when I first asked about it. Like, what happens if I steal an ability from someone who respawns? You're like, oh yeah, it might not be. They'd still be able to use it, but they might not be able to use it completely for like a couple of days or months or whatever, or for a certain amount of time.
That also makes sense. Both things
Yeah,
make sense.
but now it just completely doesn't work.
Okay, why? Explain why.
Wait, when did it not work?
Like, wait, what did you say? What did you say?
I don't know. What
No,
did I
no.
say?
What did you say when Dan no longer was able to lose his abilities to the gun?
No, I said he could probably lose part, but not all of his abilities from the gun.
Oh. I thought you said that he just won't be able to lose it at all.
But you just said that. I didn't say that.
No, when we first discussed it, like all the way back when I first got the Porter gun.
I don't know. I don't know. I never said that. I never said that you can
Okay.
take his powers. It's probably cruel to, but I mean the whole
But it'd be
point.
funny.
Oh wait.
That's why I never used it against Dan.
Are you referring
'Cause it
to
was
the
cool.
mayor?
Yeah,
mayor
because
thing?
the mayor was able to. The mayor almost stole my abilities, but I don't know if it was the
Oh,
God
wait,
of Death
wait,
thing
wait.
or like a player
No,
thing, but like.
The mayor was
I
trying to
didn't
take your
get it.
soul.
Motherfucker. Okay.
He's trying to take your soul
What does that do?
into the mayor's realm and kill you forever.
Well, not forever. I mean, theory got out.
Yeah.
Oh, she tried. You know, I love how. One second. Never mind. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Oh yeah, Lucas, you had there's only one opportunity left to. There's only one stream after the end of the apocalypse that the Orange Man showed up,
Aww.
and then he died instantly. It was he fought Evan and Dan, and then he fought Josh, and then he fought Evan and Dan, and then he fought Josh, and then he fought Josh, and then he fought Josh, and then he tortured Josh, and then
Wow, that's fun.
and then he killed Jimmy, Diana's son.
Okay, hold on. Now I hear So now I hear that Josh has not played a Minecraft City in a long time, and now I hear he's been tortured 12 times.
Oh, that's probably why.
This was.
No, that's not like, I don't think that's why. I just have a feeling that's
No,
like
this was a
how
long
you
time ago.
created, bro.
Oh, this is like 2 or
That's
3
how you-
weeks
This
ago.
was before. This was before Josh stopped playing more.
Oh, okay. I see.
Oh yeah, that was the best opening, just saying, from the post-apocalypse. That was the best opening in the stream.
What was?
Josh was going crazy. It was so funny.
Nice. That's
And then-
funny.
And then that stream ended with Dan showing up mid-Josh torture. Like the Orange Man was doing a countdown to when he was going to kill Josh finally. And then Dan showed up from above in the ravine and indirectly got him killed. And then that's the end of the Orange.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah.
That was anticlimactic.
Wait, no. Oh my goodness.
The stream's called Retribution.
Oh, that's nice. Wait, is that the one where shite. Is that the one where
Things.
the Orange Man got killed by Dan from fall damage?
What didn't.
Yep.
Oh. Nice.
Oh crap. It's muted.
Is there
Oh.
a way to
Sorry.
You know, I say
is there a way to infuse the Atlas Porter gun into somebody's body? because I feel like
That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to just put it in the bloodshed. I thought I did get it. So then I killed something with the bloodshed, but like
Or it automatically.
that's why I killed the Iron
disconnects
Golem with the bloodshed because I
Make
could have
it something,
sworn that
so I don't
that I did at one point.
There you go.
I feel like I might be doing that with
Well, you did
Tyson as well.
mention
His
it
is
before.
very choppy, I don't know why.
Yeah, that I like infused the power
Super smooth.
on myself.
What's
When was that?
going on with this? With like the
Apocalypse?
I don't remember.
This is the opening
There's a
of
creeper
Retribution.
stalking me right now.
Bro, he copied my thing.
What?
No, it's not. I feel like the last 3 streams I've literally been looking for 1 flower. And
So that's apparently King Zed, and he's stalking Josh.
That's the orange man, right?
I know it's in these type of forests.
By the way, Josh, Zed's last name is Savage.
What's
that-
savage?
That's the tie-in for later when he inevitably learns about.
I can't even get close to the guy. I don't know anyone.
Oh yeah,
It's
so
not even
everybody
Anjarks
he ever
either.
worked with in the past started haunting him. Anjarks, Zed, and the Zed theme's playing.
Wait, how is this explained? Why are they haunting him? Is it the orange man? Or like the illusionist? What is it?
What is
So
this?
these are all the Monster Empire leaders ever. He's
Yeah,
going
but how is
crazy.
this explained?
this
Like,
guy?
why is he seeing this?
Yeah,
He's
he
going
was the
crazy.
latest Monster Empire leader before, Zed's
Why is he
grandson.
going crazy?
Yeah, because I don't know if you heard, but at the very start of the stream, he said, "I've been searching for a flower for the last 3 days," and then all these leaders remember him as the great Axis that fought together to rule the world, and he's looking for flowers. Complete opposite. And then Morlet showed up. Orlaz. Oh yeah, and then the final
For
one
all of them,
was.
except
This is the final one.
change. Oh no, it didn't. Okay, it was like it's either Danis Evergreen or who is it? Whoever the other guy is.
It changed, right? Can you see it now? So it's
So
Michael.
I can't possibly remember someone whom I've never met.
You remember the numbers? Or
Yeah. But they were all basically saying the same thing, like, look at what you've become, this flower hunter.
Dude.
So yeah, he's still looking for that
What are
flower.
you doing?
Bro, he copied my thing, bro.
What thing?
I stalk people from just following them from behind. What was that thing? Like, something's breathing down your neck. Remember that?
Oh yeah, I remember that. That was an OG. So can you shove the Atlas Border gun into something?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I wanted to put it in the bloodshed, and I thought it worked. So then I removed the Atlas Border gun, and then I just started like working with the bloodshed, thinking I was doing shit, but apparently I wasn't. So
Tyson. Hello? Tyson. Hello? Okay, I guess he's not responding. It would be really cool if you could just shove the freaking new threat at Diblorth sword. No, that was a while ago, never mind.
oh yeah, don't worry, the gods do exist. Oh, what? A divinity? Oh no, I was talking about Dan's gods. Oh, fucking hell.
There's no Dan's gods, though.
Dan has gods.
No, but Dan's gods aren't real. It's, Zeros. That's Zeros' sword, right?
Dan's gods are real.
They're real?
I thought Tyson meant the divinity, but no, apparently it was Dan's gods.
Dan's... Okay, alright, that actually is kind of comical at this point. In a depressing kind of way. Like, genuinely.
Yeah.
That's actually sad. Oh, I can't say anything about it, otherwise I'll sound too mean.
Honestly, like, I'm not complaining anymore. I'm just like fucking. I'm just fucking sticking it down my own throat.
I'm honestly kind of complaining
It's,
though.
I'm like Rick, bro. I'm just mentioning it every once in a while to like torment myself.
Yeah.
Like I created this sort of thing just to fucking torment myself, cause like I'm doing something wrong. Clearly, I just need to fucking find out what it is.
Are you actually doing something wrong?
Yeah, like why else is this fucking happening?
I don't know, maybe, honestly, I don't know. Maybe you're just very unlucky. Like,
According to
genuinely.
Tyson, I'm not unlucky at all because it's my own actions.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's just like, trying to excuse, like, the situation. Because there's a lot of stuff. Tyson just got obliterated in that 1v1 there. Still keeping Dan's stuff. Maybe he just doesn't like to get complained to. He's traumatized by being complained to. You should complain to Tyson more. It's like 30 times
I
more.
tried that, and I stopped. I used to complain a lot because I thought it would work because I saw Dan complaining all the time. You know, you remember I used to fucking complain a lot like Dan does.
Uh, Honestly, that's been so long ago that I can't even remember. I don't remember at all.
Yeah, no, all it did was fucking destroy my fucking thing even more. Because then Tyson thought I was just being a fucking bitch.
Yeah, honestly.
And then, like, I actually ended up getting more shit removed because I complained.
You want to destroy the world?
No.
No? Dang.
I mean, I probably have... No, I don't.
You don't? Why not?
Why else would I fucking I don't know what it is. I've tried asking for shit, like searching for something to make me more powerful. Literally anything to make me more powerful, and it doesn't exist.
Mm-hmm.
I've like I've hit the game's peak, so I either cheat to get more powerful shit, or I just like accept that this is fucking all I'm destined to be. That I'm not gonna get any more powerful than this. I'm being held back so that Dan can move forward.
Well, in that case, you could find some solace in that. The only reason why and you're not getting any stronger is that they could give the other guy a chance.
I mean, yeah, that's something that I found pretty cool. But like, yeah, it's kind of a shitty way to do things.
Yeah, honestly, fair enough. Especially
Like,
considering
I still had so much in me, bro. I still had it.
Mhm.
I was willing to work so fucking hard, and I did work
Oh
so
my
fucking hard.
gosh.
I'm like, okay, I shut up. Fucking hell.
Bruh. So the first thing you hear is just, oh my gosh, okay. He's going on one of these things again.
No, Evan,
Blah.
it's so simple. The only okay, think about this. You're right. Yes. Only thing Dan has going for him, everybody knows that, is his armor. So why don't you just get similar armor? Then you could easily destroy him. The fact that you have no armor, the fact that Evergreen had basically no armor, means that anybody's going to get destroyed by the guy who has only armor.
I think he's just, I think he's scared.
I'm not even talking about the armor.
Dan is 99% armor.
I'm talking. The armor makes up like 1% like the shit that I.
Just get Reaper armor and you'd be like the most OP person ever. Because it boosts your damage by 2 times sometimes. I don't know why.
It's
Or
only the scythe.
The scythe.
The scythe steals blood and powers it. Or the scythe, you click on, you you hits them, and then it powers up the scythe, so then it does two times more damage.
I know the Reaper armor does something though, because
The
otherwise,
Reaper armor has like fear. Something
here,
that I
let me
already can
switch it up.
do.
You could fear double. You could double the fear.
Evan,
Hopefully that I could fear, like, hopefully I can make like groups of people be afraid.
you got no armor though. You got no armor, so
I used to.
you shouldn't worry about losing or anything, because again, Dan is 99% armor, as we've seen today.
I'll spend another eternity doing something. Another one. On top of the 5 or so eternities that I've already taken.
It just, if you kill that thing like 10 to 30 times, that army you killed that one time,
I need to do it over
times.
200 times. I need to do it over 200 times.
30 times max. But you can do it every Minecraft night. And there's like a bajillion Minecraft nights every time we play.
Sorry, I just find that really funny.
You could get it in a day.
I find that super funny. Okay. I know you're afraid of grinding, but like, if you only do this 30 times, it's fine. It's not that
I'm not even
bad.
afraid of grinding. Well, I might be. I might be afraid of grinding because I've already done it so much times without having anything, without gaining anything.
You gain something for like 2 seconds and then they're all gone.
Oh, frick.
I might have developed my fear of spending time on shit because of City, bro.
The ability deals damage equal to a percentage of the target's
I have
current
a fear of
HP.
attachment because of City. I have a fear of grinding because of City. I don't work for anything anymore because it's nothing. It's not even gonna be worth it.
Evan, don't blame all your problems on City.
I'm not. I'm clearly doing fucking something wrong, bro. Like, I just need to figure that out. I told Lucas this. I'm just saying this shit so that I can torment myself.
Evan,
I'm just
do
trying
not
to, I'm just
fear.
trying to figure out. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm fucking doing wrong.
Do not fear the Dan, okay? The Dan can be beaten.
I'm not scared of Dan. Dan's a bitch, bro.
Then why are you
Because
so
it's
like
unfair, bro. No, I shouldn't say it's unfair.
this is all about
It's
Dan.
like-
I was upset too. I thought that it would have been close. But it wasn't close.
Okay, you know, I don't even know why I'm fucking talking anymore.
Evan, he is very beatable. Just next time, Evergreen's gonna wear armor.
Let him say his thing, bro.
So this armor that I'm going to get, it's not going to disappear the second I have my hands on it.
Okay, well here's the good thing about Fortify's armor. You lose it, Dan loses his Warden armor, so you're kind of linked.
That's true.
Like all your stuff has been completely separate from everyone else's stuff. The bloodshed, etc., etc., etc. Except the invisible armor that was connected, but now it's not. Invisible armor is not connected anymore. But if you use a Fortify thing, which we all use, like we all use Fortify, or at least most of us, then we all lose from it. So if you lose, everybody does too from this. And plus, 10 to 30 fights, that should take one stream max. It'd just be a really long stream. And that'd be totally worth it, because you could probably have a good shot against Dan. Even though the Warren armor is like... The Warren armor is actually broken, though.
Good shot.
Because
I might be able to beat Dan.
he has full prot Warden armor. That's really strong.
I might.
Warden armor is like 4 times the fully enchanted netherite on its own.
Okay, honestly, at this point,
Not to be unappreciative, but might, after he spent 2 months, and I spent
Evan,
months without sleep,
all your
without fucking rest.
Evan,
Okay.
you've been focusing so much on your attack damage, but now you don't
Attack
have armor.
damage.
You don't have any
Attack
armor.
damage. I've stayed at
He's
a
gonna
stale 15 attack damage for an entire year.
Your click speed.
I'm not getting more attack damage.
No, your click speed and stuff. That's all about the offense, but you need more defense. Dan's 100% defense.
I've developed defensive Minecraft tactics, bro.
Like armor, I meant.
It can't all just be tactics. I mean, like a soldier could go up against like a super well-trained soldier could go up against like some other super not well-trained soldier and still lose because of the fact that he doesn't have a gun.
I've stopped getting items because the last time I got an item, it disappeared.
What was
Which
the
one
last
was that
item? The porter gun?
Order gun.
You have that. You have
armor.
that. You don't have that.
Rest in peace, Joel.
What do you mean Joel's in the game?
Oh, Joel's back.
Evan just refuses to spawn him in.
Wait, Joel's actually back?
He's been back for 2 weeks.
Oh, hell
I've
yeah.
been in a total of 0 fights the past 3 streams.
You just
Maybe
fought
because
Byzantine's
bad
men.
I didn't fight them. They were assaulting me.
Okay.
I chose to take it like how the school system expects me to, and just
Get
not
shot.
fight back. Yeah, get shot, and not do anything about it.
Oh yeah, Lucas, by the way, Byzantine's full-blown old Byzantine. She says that all players are the enemy now, and the Kaiser is the biggest enemy, and the Harsage, and the Axis.
Oh my god, she's back.
And she's like talking about how the Axis must die, and the Allies are the only way.
I missed her.
Yes. And
I
she
actually
returned.
totally didn't.
Sorry?
Yeah,
I actually totally didn't. That was just a statement to mention that, you know.
I'm considering being like you, bro, because like I'm the most hated player now. Like, just fuck it, right?
How are you the most hated player? Byzantine is not all of City. She's just New Block, like the leader of New Block.
I don't know. I have all the important NPCs hate me.
Okay? Raymond Smite does not hate you. He's in a bad mood whenever he talks about you.
Oh wow, he spent 5 years in a bad mood.
Oh, you understand. You understand.
Lorenzo
Like,
likes you.
Lorenzo hates me.
Lorenzo's okay with you.
Lorenzo hates me.
It's a, you know, hate and love
He attacked
relationship.
me. I don't know. Oh, I'm in a little bit of a bad mood. I can tolerate this person, so I'm gonna try to kill him.
Lorenzo's like so with the Perseverance, so I guess that's okay.
I guess that's all I am. It's so.
There's more important NPCs than those three.
Who else likes me, huh?
I like you.
Lucas is the NPC.
NPC.
Oh.
Lucas is an NPC.
At this point, I basically am. I just occasionally show up for the wacky moments with Raymond Smite.
Well, honestly, I think what pissed her off partly was two things. Dan attacked the hexagon, and because she knows you're associated, because you the masked man named Michael and Dan were associated together, like during the election. And then also the main thing is that she's mad that you're teaming up with an Axis, the Kaiser.
Kaiser's in Axis?
Bobby's always, yeah.
Oh. He's not gonna like that. Actually, no, he's gonna love that.
Well, he chose that when he joined.
If she forgave me about my election, she would know what my speech was about. I don't get why. So, either... No, there's only one explanation. She's lying. She just hates me. She didn't forgive me for the election.
I think she did forgive you for the election. It's just...
Well, then she'd know that what I'm all about.
right after that, Bobby started calling an aggressor of this and that, etc., etc. Probably not good publicity to like millions of people watching that live stream.
Try talking to her. Like everyone else who doesn't listen.
Well, you managed to
I
get a
don't
treaty
know.
with Josh. Just think about that. Twice.
If the world hates you,
No,
just
once.
remember it hated me first.
The vault like has neutrality with Persevigus and had a peace treaty with Persevigus before.
Once.
And then
Long before time had a name.
the mayor had an alliance with the Persevius. Come on, Lorenzo used to love the Persevius. The Byzantine
Wait,
glory
Mayor?
When did that happen?
at the start
That
when you
never
guys
happened.
that was
I
sort
don't
of an
think that
alliance
counts.
against Josh.
It doesn't count
That doesn't
because
count.
like
The
Both of us were
Smiler
trying
thing.
to kill each other. Both of us
both
were
of
trying
them had
to kill each
intentions to betray each other.
Yeah. I mean, he
Okay,
did
well,
first.
it was a semi.
I am not counting that.
Wait.
There's no way.
I know someone who's like semi hate, semi like. The
Wait, what are we
theory.
talking again?
Like Evan's saying that he's the most hated player when he's not. He's just the most well-known player. That's all it is.
I
That's
don't
also
think
not
so,
true.
bro.
Also not true.
That's not true in the slightest.
Most hated player by NPCs is probably from an objective standpoint.
Stick
Probably
18.
me. Yeah, stick 18.
But they don't
Those are-
remember.
Yeah, nobody remembers. That's why nobody hates him. But like, I mean, come on.
It's
Literally
you.
the entire world, allies, Axis, neutrals, and separatists, all of them, literally just universally could like decided to set aside their differences. Mind you, these people hated each other for years, for like thousands of years. But immediately just like switched gears the moment I showed up because they just hated me that much.
No, you attacked the thing. You went. You're planning to attack Chopper Town, which was a neutral place.
They don't like me. They don't like me. They just have a problem with my existence.
You came from being hated to being feared.
Well, I mean, eventually you'll be feared if you kill all those that hate you.
Lucas, explain the Stagen
Yeah, I
Union.
did, and then I'm not.
Please explain the Stagen Union and Morpho too. The genocides of thousands.
Okay, I'll have you know that those were entirely how do I say this? Experiments. It was for fun. Well, you know, why not?
All right. Listen, bro.
There's consequences to genociding them.
There was two things that kept me going. The fact that I found it really cool that the only people that ever see my actually like true trying in combat are all dead, and the fact that I had hope that the divinity is real, and now one of those things are left. One of those things are gone.
I thought divinity might still be real.
No, I don't think so.
Evan, the whole
It's just-
point of one of the streams in the last 3 weeks was to express the existence of the divinity for a third time.
Third time?
How
there
many
was
times?
others?
You
Wait,
think
when-
you're trying to
okay,
get
when-
the existence? I'm trying to
Hold
get
on,
the existence in your head.
Hold on, let's pause this here. Let's pause this here real quick. Evan, now it's been confirmed, divinity is real, considering the fact that he's shoving it in your throat right now. So like,
Number one, I've always been doing it. Number
there's
one.
that. It exists.
Number one is the Imperium cult, all around the divinity with the church. Number two,
Alt? What the fuck?
the cartel.
Okay, those guys were weird. Those guys were weird.
Number two, the cartel vendetta talked about Dan's religion and your religion, and he said more so your religion exists in his.
He did
from
not
where
say
he's
more
from.
so at all.
And number three, he did. Number three, the Let 'em Opposite stream where you had that guy who was like going crazy because he saw you in real life because he read the Divinity.
Oh, so you're talking about believers.
So there's 3 key things of evidence.
Oh no! Yeah, I'm not complaining about the believers.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I'm pretty impressed with the amount of followers that I have.
Like, you had the cult right after you dropped those books.
The cult.
Yeah,
Like, come on.
Something
You
that I
had,
didn't
like...
even fucking want.
Just think about this. The population at the time was 2,000, and of the 2,000, like 15% of them were divinity cultists.
Cultists. No.
Actually, Bobby had like 1,000 people, so say most of them were cultists. You had like 50% of the entire world, or 40%, 45, 40%.
If more people become cultists, I'm actually fucking ending it there. Oh my god.
But yeah, it's just... And then Dan, you know, you can assume whatever you want with Dan. But like, because I don't really care.
No, like no, I could definitely see that I have followers. I could definitely see that.
Finally.
No, I wasn't talking about the followers.
Oh,
Evan,
so
you
want
just
the
said
gods,
Just the existence in general, bro.
like the gods.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, no, Dan's exist though. It was just confirmed this stream.
What do you mean? Dan said... What? How was the... What?
I thought... Oh my god, okay, whatever.
Yeah, Dan's talking to skulk people. Are skulk people gods?
According to him, they are, yeah.
Okay, so is Dan an admin anymore? Because the admins control and moderate the parts of city that are controllable. He's an ex-admin, which means he has no control over any of that stuff. And by the way, I finally realized that all the spectating is kind of... Like, on the one hand, it's fun to make lore and stuff like that and add features, but on the other hand, it's like... I feel like there's more enjoyment being a player. I was talking about this earlier.
If you're part-time player, yeah.
Because I was talking about
Because only good shit happens to you if you're a part-time player.
Evan, you've had the only surviving empire that's lasted... Yeah, you've been at #1 in the entire world for an empire, an empire's power, for 2.5 years straight. No, 2 years. 2 years straight. No, wait. 1.5 years straight. 1.5 years straight is pretty good. At #1. Like, there's no PTB, so that's yeah. It's very impressive that it survived this long.
Nice.
The PTB always stopped people in the past
Oh.
from becoming #1. Like, at most, Lucas, Bob... No, not... Oh, wait.
Technically, Bobby is #1.
At the...
Bobby was #1.
Yeah, at one point.
Yeah,
But,
Bobby
like...
needed to know.
Like, everyone in the past, Prison Dan, nobody really reached that point because of the PTB existing in the Nether. So no matter how strong people were in the overworld, the Nether always existed. And now, because the PTB's dead, there's no competition in that regard.
Wait, how dead are they?
From
a scale of 1 to dead.
What? Well, let's just say this. There was a big battle between the PTB, Dan, and Josh's men. Like they're all armies, and Dan's army won by a long shot.
Okay, well, I mean, in all fairness. How many did Dan have in there? Like 40k? Should I use all of Josh's money to buy troops and just like...
He has 40k? Yeah. Okay.
Dan said he had 40k.
All right.
Then again, Dan, he tends to over-exaggerate the things that he has by a lot.
Well, in that one battle, I think he only had like... I don't know, I can't remember, maybe 5,000 in that one battle. But yeah, PTB's really dead. Like, really
Well,
dead.
that's good.
Then again, there's the Rodany company. They're trying to replace the PTB in a way.
Mm-hmm.
But they're going bankrupt. Because, someone, they bought a lot of gold from someone, and they lost out on that because they couldn't sell off all the gold.
Why would they do that? What
I
kind
don't
of
know.
business?
I think
Buy out everything at its high, sell at a low, expect to make a profit.
I don't know. So they got like, I don't know, tens of millions worth of gold for some reason, but they spent all their money.
Mm-hmm.
They probably raided
Luck.
the PTB to get that money.
It's too late, and they probably didn't get. They probably weren't able to raid anything. I still have that, by the way.
Sorry?
I still have all of that money, by the way. All the PTP money.
Like, in the grand scale of things, Evan, you have never felt what it's like to lose your empire. And technically,
Okay,
no one has.
he's lost everything else though.
I probably won't feel as hurt as I did a lot of other things, but
Like losing Joel.
Joel is here.
Rest in peace, Joel.
Joel is here.
Sometimes I can still hear his voice.
yeah, the thing.
Hmm?
The thing about not losing an entire empire, like I'd feel more hurt if I lost my armor than if I lost my entire empire, which I already did, but
Evan, you haven't known what it's like, though.
no, just looking at things, like thinking about it, like, oh, what if I lost the entire Pacificist over? Like, oh, what if I just
I feel like
if I lost my ability to like matter anymore?
Bobby actually directly lost the most in City at one point. And not because for everyone else it was like a cumulative, but for Bobby it was just boom, gone. Everything he had was instantly vaporized, and he thought it was from Josh. I think that was actually horrible. I'm thinking about it now. Because, well, actually, it was a little bit of cumulative. Like, Dan took out the council first.
Oh, that's what you mean. Okay.
But Bobby actually got hit so hard. Like, I've never seen that. With other people, like Lucas, you actually just, you moved your army, or you surrendered. Josh regained his troops after the apocalypse was over, so all he had to do was wait. Dan, again, all he had to do was wait. Bobby, on the other hand, lost everything instantly. It was just, boom, gone. Yeah, it was just like, the Imperium literally never recovered. The only reason why there's money is because you guys pulled a really good, or Lucas, you know, it was a really good strategy. Money-making strategy when the world's dead. But, like,
Wait, what did I do?
you made everything red, so then, yeah.
All right.
So he could come back.
Yeah. I wanted to preemptively make hospitals, but there were not enough alive people to make the hospitals.
I can't believe he came back, though, from that. Like, because now I'm realizing how bad that was. Like, he just lost everything from what he assumed his enemy of war. Josh.
Well, I mean, like, I sort of... Okay, I'm not gonna say anything.
Wait until he finds out the truth, and eventually, one day, whenever it will be. That would be worse than losing the Imperium.
That's true. Oh, how I just say that with absolutely zero emotion. Just like, yeah, that's true. Just no, like, guilt.
Oh wait, this is a contender for loss.
Michael.
Yeah, Michael. Whenever he tried,
Um,
he lost.
mm,
Like,
mm.
Lucas trying to take over the world, literally almost did it. Evan getting to be the top combatant, got it, and sort of right now we're at a crossroads, but definitely in terms of skill, easy win. Josh survived through whatever he wanted to survive through. Dan survived also, and he managed to ally with everyone he wanted to ally with. Michael only wanted to win once. Or, sorry, get revenge once. And every single time he joined, his goal was reversed. And he was obliterated the second he joined, unfortunately.
Maybe you should have just tried hard. Blah. That's a joke.
That's another thing. I would have been more hurt if I like lost my validity in combat than losing the entirety of the Pacificus. And as established, yeah, I already did that.
Now, the Pacificus would hurt so hard, so much.
Yeah, but you wouldn't know how Evan would feel.
No, not at all. It's like a completely different thing.
Personally, if the Pacificus disbanded, I actually wouldn't feel anything at all.
No, like, died from your enemy of war. Because that's what this is, like.
I'd feel sympathy for the people in it, but in its entirety, like, I can't see myself like feeling grief more than I do now that Dan has established himself as the most powerful.
Dan has? Personally, I'd only assume that once, like, you physically fight Dan at peak power, both of you, and then like one of you guys like win or lose.
You have no
That's how
armor, though.
No, that's what I'm saying. Peak. Peak.
It's like that. This is like the weakest durability. That you can't get any worse than that.
Dan just slams. There's no difference.
Yeah, you
Evan,
wouldn't know that.
just
Like, genuinely.
Oh, Tyson had a weapon that almost did the same damage as the bloodshed. He did not drop below 75 after
well,
he
I'm not
spammed it.
you.
I'm still not.
He also has mid armor.
We're different. Plus, that was a third-person view.
Peak
So,
me
like,
had worse armor than Evergreen.
you could probably, well, I don't know, just work on the armor, and then then you got all your problems fixed. You'll probably never die again.
At least, if I lost the Pacificus, I'd have the ability to rebuild something. Now I don't. Like, my entire thing comes from. I can't fucking think straight, man. Like, I take so much fucking shit from just trying to be good at combat, bro. Like, I at least could like be good at something. And no, I can't even have that, bro. No matter how fucking hard I work, bro. Like, even if I got the armor, that you're gonna somehow flip it to where like it doesn't work or something.
Also, by the way, I'm pretty sure Dan hasn't had a single buff since, like, a dramatically affecting buff. Like, sure,
I have not had a single buff since I first got the bloodshed. I've had constant nerfs since the apocalypse.
Okay, well, I can't really change Minecraft's code because they killed your armor, so.
Talking about just the armor, like all of my abilities have been nerfed from what they were originally were.
You just haven't used them.
Why do
Nothing
you
has
think
been
I
nerfed.
don't use them? Because it's so fucking nerfed. I'm still waiting for one of the fucking things to cool down.
You thought the death circle didn't work just because the orange man tricked you.
Oh, fucking time stop don't work. Okay, let's count. Time stop don't work.
That's not my fault.
I was for what?
It doesn't work against players. That's how the add-on is. You can't change that. If I can't change that, then no one
I
can.
asked you, am I able to time stop players and offered a solution because it didn't work with the add-on? You said, yeah, sure. And then all of a sudden it doesn't work.
Well, what did I say?
When I first got the time stop, I said it doesn't work on players.
Why don't you just ask me
can
now?
I did ask you recently. You said no.
No, like right now. Instead of just going back on really old stuff, because
I didn't. Why would I ask you again if you already gave me an answer which was no, bro?
Because a lot of the times you misinterpret me. Actually, every time. For everything.
You fucking said it won't work on players. You don't have enough time to. I'd most likely be dead by the time it does happen.
Okay. Yeah, probably then. I'm thinking about it now. It probably could be. It's doable. Like slash effect, whoever, and then slowness, whatever. Like a crazy amount for like 10 seconds. Yeah, it's doable. But yeah, I was probably being lazy back then. That was like 3 months ago, though. But yeah, it's one thing out of like 20 abilities, so I don't really. By the way, Dan doesn't.
20 nerfs.
Dan really doesn't complain about anything other than random stuff. He complains about lag, weather.
He complains about
dying.
stuff when he's upset about it, which is the reason why he's not complaining right now. Because who would be upset for being in his position?
Yeah, but like Dan, like in general, I've remembered in the past, he always complains about specific stuff that is either him dying, Anarchia getting attacked, or the weather. It never.
He was complaining that you were trying too hard in combat.
When was that?
The Evergreen fight just now.
Dan's. I didn't hear that. Wait, did he actually say that? Lucas, did he say that?
I didn't hear anything. What did you say?
Remember? You were like, hey, stop doing that. Stop replacing your armor.
Yeah, but that's not trying so hard. He didn't say stop trying so hard.
Yeah, not directly. I guess so.
But
No, he definitely does say. He definitely does say stuff like "stop trying."
he always says that because what Dan does is he spits out stuff in the middle of fights whenever he's again angry or something like that, because he's just spitting out, but he's not actually. I don't know. I feel like
the point here? What are we arguing about here?
I don't really know.
What are we talking about?
All
here?
right, no, because Evan said that he's always complaining about stuff. I just never mentioned that. That's why I wanted to talk about this.
Dan?
Yeah, he is always complaining about stuff, but it's very like specific to random stuff, like the weather lag, him dying, and when it's not about that, I don't think he complains about the rest of the stuff as much.
I complain too much.
No, I think you just complain about the stuff that's with the wrong reasons. Like,
So I should just continue living off. How long has it been? I can't even fucking count how long it's been.
Sure, Dan could probably physically win, but if you have no armor, then he could physically win against anyone with no armor.
Like, think about it, honestly, it makes complete sense why Evan's not like doing anything. Like, Evan, it makes complete sense why you're not like why you why you don't feel the need to do anything else. because of the fact that every single time you've done something, you fucking lost it. You know, in like 10 seconds.
Again, you talk
And,
about other people losing things instantly. Fucking, I lost everything instantly. The second
and
I got it, I lost it.
pattern recognition's got to kick in at some point, you know.
I was just talking about this earlier. I developed a fear of attachment and a fear of trying so hard from City.
Evan, I can't fix your armor, and I can't fix what they did to the harp. But you got both.
I'm not talking about only that, bro.
That's basically it, though.
No, it's not only it.
A lot of other stuff.
The death minions are back. We only couldn't have it because, what was it called? The gun add-on, whatever. The gun add-on was too big.
I'm sorry I complain so much. Then I'm sorry I don't fucking see this shit then. I fucking didn't lose shit then.
No, it's fine. It's
fucking...
just... I don't really see
all I fucking
what we
do
can
is
change
win.
now.
That's fucking crazy.
We can't really change this stuff, though, because it's from external factors, like stuff we can't control. Like the Minecraft update removed the armor. The harp was nerfed. The times up never worked on players, like literally with the thing. The death minions, you know, after you can't be in city most of the time because of the radium. Thankfully, radium's gone right now, so we can actually have after you for once. But you know, that's just how it is. It's not really. No one can really do anything about that stuff. And the abilities, all your abilities work.
Nerfed.
Like, you thought the Death Circle didn't work, but it was just the Orange Man. What else was nerfed? What other abilities were nerfed? Illusion? You haven't used it, though. So how would you know?
What the fuck? I used it 2 streams ago.
Oh, to the invisibility for... Okay, well, you know, maybe it's that specific illusion that you're doing. It's all about having an open mind with these things, because...
Alice Porter, I stayed invisible the entire fight.
And then with the Porter gun, you know, just... It's the exact same, it just looks different, because we don't have radium. Like, 90% of this we can't control. We cannot control. The rest is just, if you use it more, then you'll know more. That's all it is. You use the Death Circle like 2 or 3 times out of all your abilities. Maybe the shield once. The illusions twice.
The Death Circle a total of 8 times. I've used the shield a total of 3 times.
Okay, well, probably 6 or 7 out of those 8 Death Circles was the Orange Man. Shape-shifting. Illusion, not that many times.
Okay, this is kind of off topic, but like, this is a little bit off topic.
It's really
But I
not
feel
that
like
bad.
I think I've said this before, but like, the best way for me to deal with loss is just not to blame anything. Because like, the moment you start blaming stuff, the moment that you put a label to something, you know?
That's what I'm trying to say. There's no control of this situation. Well, actually, what I'm trying to say is different. A little different.
Yeah, what I'm trying to say is that like no matter what, even if you do have control over it, even if it's entirely like your fault objectively, just don't blame anything. Because just see it as this went wrong, fix it. How? Do this.
It is what it is.
In Evan's case, it's different. In Evan's case, it's different in some cases because of the fact that it's just straight up a bug with the game itself. And you can't really do anything to fix that.
Most of my deaths have been bugs.
That's true. Well, I mean, at least due to bugs.
But yeah, it's just... canonically, Evergreen's not going to be affected by this loss. Canonically, Evergreen's just going to keep getting stronger and get better armor. That's all it is. Because
Yeah, exactly.
there's the whole point of saying, "Oh crap, I lost," and just feeling bad is a complete waste of time.
Well, unless like it helps you, like feel better. Sometimes people need to feel that stuff to get out of like that. And
There's multiple times I've complained about shit for different reasons. One of the times was because I was trying out Dan's strategy of complaining and getting whatever he wants, so I just thought I'd try doing it. Another time was
No,
because
well, yeah, sort of. What Dan does is he outlines
hold on,
one
let's just let's let Evan finish his sentence because it was like it was
Okay.
halfway done.
what was I about to say?
Second reason
Another
why.
time is because I genuinely was fucking disappointed. Another time was I was genuinely disappointed at something. The third time was because I just wanted to fucking feel ashamed of myself. I just wanted to fucking feel that shit. Just fucking anything. Another time was a little different. I just wanted to fucking do that shit because, I told you before. I remember telling you, why I clung onto a certain thing for so long, despite you helping me, was because, I just didn't feel anything anymore, and I just wanted to fucking feel that shit. I wanted to feel something. So I just started complaining to myself.
Then it's strictly.
Yeah, it is my fault. I know.
No, I was gonna say need of optimism or open-mindedness, because a lot of these things aren't the end of the world. I mean, we may feel that way, but they're just little things that can be fixed.
No, I mean from an objective standpoint, yeah.
I do not know how to fix most of the things I've lost.
Maybe you never,
Should I recreate the add-on? What should I do?
well, you can't really control some of these things. But what I was trying to say about Dan, he is like 1/4 complaining and 3/4 outlining one specific thing with what he says. He states how reasonable his claim is for what he wants, and then the 1/4 is complaining, like blah 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 blah, ranting, and then the 3/4 is trying to state how reasonable it is as much as possible, trying to express how reasonable this is, and I'm not. I mean, I don't like. Why would I ever just give Dan whatever he wants? He's the biggest cheater in City. He's the last person I would want to give everything that he wants. But a lot of the stuff he asked for is very reasonable. You got the smartest scientist of all time in City, and canonically, he's capable of basically pretty much anything. He made the F11 in a month. So if you give him 2 to 4 months to make some sort of slightly altering genetic thing, where you could slightly become a hybrid of a warden, then that makes sense. Or, I mean, he said, I just asked for... He plays mind games. Because whatever you know about Dan, or whatever you know about what he's gotten, he always lies. Nothing comes out of his mouth that's the truth. Like, I remember you're talking about, like, how you got speed? I wanted speed. And he's like, yeah, I just asked for it. That is not, like, what he did. Again, sure, he asked, like, that was one part of it. But the rest of it was, he was outlining how reasonable it is. And everything to me is about how reasonable it should be. Because my only job is to make sure that the thing is fair. So then, you know, if it's like half resources and half time. If it takes a crap ton of time to do it and you have the resources, then why not be able to do it? That's all it is.
I have magic, and I've asked for many magic things, only for them to not exist.
Well, perhaps the things you were asking for weren't within the reasonable scale
I asked to
because
talk to animals.
no, you asked to talk to flamingos specifically, which are a symbol in city, which are specifically a symbol in city. They're not even animals; they're just a symbol. So it's like talking to a building. It's just there for one purpose. It's one thing. Like it's not alive. And to me, that's not reasonable. To talk to something that isn't even sentient. It's just a symbol.
Maybe part of it's actually bias. Like partial. I mean, think about it. Okay. So Evan's been complaining about this stuff for a long ass time, right? He's been talking about this for like a long ass time.
Yeah.
You know, all the stuff that he's lost, and you don't view like, and you don't like, at least to an extent, you don't view all of his claims like completely logical and make sense. You know,
He views none of my claims as logical.
that's true. But like, but like, eventually, that's gonna like affect like how you reason things out. I mean, you can't really control that. There's nothing you can do about like you can't. There's nothing you can do about that. Honestly, I'm just saying. I'm just making that point. But in any case, um, the reason, like, one of the big reasons why this is my theory. One of the big reasons why Evan, like, you feel like you lose so much stuff whenever you lose loot is because of the fact that you establish so much stuff like onto that loot. You know? You get what I'm saying? Like you take your character and shove it into that loot. You know? Like, oh, the bloodshed. This is literally me. Literally me. You take a picture of it. This is literally me. You pretend to be the bloodshed on Halloween.
Right.
And like and like on all of that, like you attach so much of yourself onto onto like that loot. For example, your armor. You know? Like is there any real reason why you why you like why you can't just get better armor? No, you could just get better armor. There's nothing stopping you. But you know what is? The fact that you feel like that armor is you. It's part of you. You can't get rid of it because, you know, it's like getting rid of a central part of your existence. You know? So that's what's tough because somebody could tell you just as much as you want. Oh, yo, bro, just get better stuff. Just get better stuff. Just get better stuff. You don't want better stuff. You want your stuff. You want the stuff that you've had. The stuff that you've attached yourself onto. Just, you know, who wants to get rid of themselves? And I guess that's, you know, I bet, like, something, I have a hunch that you probably don't feel like you as a person is worth, like, worth more than what you worked for. And you, like, I don't know, you value the results, like, the value that you give to the world more than yourself as a person. I feel like that's the case. It's the reason why you, like, tend to attach yourself to so much loot. Because you don't feel like, you feel like, I don't know, I don't know. But, yeah. I don't know if I can change, yeah, I don't know if, like, that can change, like, that mindset can change within you. But, like, that whole idea that, oh, this loot is me. This stuff, this bloodshed, it's part of me. I'm not sure if you can, like, change that whole mindset some way. But if as long as you can't change that mindset, then please don't, like, like, please don't call yourself bad, because in order to be good, you need to be willing to keep up with everybody else. And if everybody else is just like treating their stuff like nothing and just like throw it all away just for a better upgrade in an instant, while you're stuck in like while you're stuck holding stuff that like objectively isn't that good, then there's no way you can be bad because you just have worse stuff. It's not a fair fight. Actually, no, just by default, like you're bad because you don't have the same like materials, objective materials to go up against somebody and have a fighting chance against them. Because how are you supposed to win against a guy with a tank when you have a twig as a weapon?
Right.
And I'm not saying that's your fault or anything. I'm not saying that's your fault, like, oh,